Update. My 32F cousin, 34F, is marrying a cheater, 35M, and I can't stop her. Victoria convinced her dad and two other cousins to go with Victor, his dad, and groomsmen to go camping on Thursday and Friday as a men's things. She also asked me to visit her on Friday with a friend who is a vet. He has a horse trailer, for one horse only, so she asked us to bring that, too, if it's clean and unoccupied. Victor and Victoria moved together when they became engaged. So she's moving out her things. She also said, those two are ending happy together over my dead body. The wedding plans are moving as usual. The plan is to take out her things on Friday, and on Saturday morning, the bride's side gets ready at the apartment. Victor returns to his parents' house Friday evening and gets ready there on Saturday. Those who were guessing revenge were right. Now, I'll probably make a post on Sunday to tell you the rest of it. Next morning, my friend, let's call him Jack, came by with his horse trailer and a bunch of boxes. We spent the day packing and cleaning every trace of Victoria at the apartment. The rental contract is in Victor's name, so my cousin won't be affected by leaving. We loaded everything on Jack's trailer, which wasn't much, because the furniture belonged to Victor, but it was all her books, clothing, toiletries, shoes. We left only the wedding things behind. He was going to be waiting for us at the back of the venue, because Victoria didn't want to stay after she was done with Victor. I also caught Jack loosening a few light bulbs at random just to mess with Victor. He hates cheaters. Victoria's things are currently sitting in Jack's office, and Victoria again came to sleep at my place. For this, Victoria had asked me to buy and wrap for present a pair of baby shoes, which I was to keep until the reception. Saturday morning shows up and we left early for the apartment to get ready. The makeup artist and stylists arrive, my aunt arrives, and the bridesmaids arrive. Including Emily. We, Mo and bridesmaids, finish before the bride and I send them downstairs to the building lobby so we can surprise them with a finished look of Victoria. After she was ready, we went downstairs, and when the elevator doors opened, my eyes went straight to Emily. The other girls were all celebrating and clapping and hugging Victoria. It was just seconds, but I saw her face fell and her eyes get shiny before she composed herself and hugged everyone pretending to be happy. We all took a picture in the garden across the street from the building and then headed out to the church. We meet the rest of the wedding party there, we do the groom's first look, the pictures, and all that jazz. Victoria sent everyone inside to take places and asks me and Emily to come with her to this little chapel outside to fix something in Emily's dress. That's when Victoria dropped the bomb on Emily. This I am quoting and translating from the video I took, which I absolutely won't share. Victoria, I'm glad you're here, and I brought you here, Emily, to tell you that I know all about this affairs of yours with my fiancé. I know you're pregnant and it's Victor's. I've known since Friday evening, Emily. What are you going to do? Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you do anything? Victoria, because I want us to reach this point. When you see me as a bride about to marry the man you say is the love of your life. To make sure you know and understand that no, even pregnant with his baby, he's going to choose you over me. That he wants you for some fun, and he wants me for his life. After that, Emily said she was sorry and ran crying out of the chapel and the church. She was pale and very upset and I have no idea where she is and I don't care much. Victoria almost broke down too, but I left her to calm down and went to tell the rest of the bridal party that she needed a moment. That Emily felt ill and left, and Victoria got nervous because of it. I went back in with Victoria, helped fix what little of makeup and hair were out of place. We went back to the party and the wedding went on. As planned, religious wedding first, then civil wedding, and then to the reception. I noticed Victor counting the bridesmaids a couple of times, but I said nothing. We arrive at the venue, everyone sits, the bride and groom presented to everyone, there's clapping, meal starts, and after the end of the meal, when toasts are meant to come, Victoria drops bomb number 2. She stands up and asks me for the little gift box. Again, I'm quoting and translating. Victoria, thank you all for being here with Victor and I, for coming to celebrate our wedding, our families and friends. As some of you noticed, one of my bridesmaids, Emily, is not here right now. At the mention of Emily, Victor's smile fell off. Victoria, but I don't want her absence to ruin the party. I prepared a little surprise for my husband, Victor. Then she hands him the little box. He was trembling as he opened it and took out the little baby shoes. I could see faces start to lit up, thinking Victoria was pregnant. Victor was pale as drywall. Victoria, and I want to congratulate him, because even when I won't become a mom, he will become a dad. Of Emily's baby, the silence afterwards was absolutely terrifying. But we didn't stay to see the aftermath of everyone understanding what had just happened. We left through the kitchen and got into Jack's car, without the trailer now, and left. Victoria sent the screenshots to the family groups, ours and Victor's, the wedding planning group, and their work group from the hospital. We're in another city in the next state. We sent a message to our families that we're fine and turned off the phones.